untuk artikel analisis ni, I do not want you to, sebab in your article analysis, this can be just a statement or kita kata one time mention sahaja. As simple as this article is written by XYZ, which is aimed to reach out to teenagers, contohlah. So bila you all ada specific group, we mark it as audience. So check one item. Okay. Next week, I will show to all of you the requirements needed. Okay. Already, previously, it made me think twice whether or not nak masukkan ke tak untuk student ni, ke sekadar bagi tahu student whatever yang you found out, please make sure to include. Tapi bila I buat macam tu, I noticed that many students missed out important requirement. So, to ease each other words, I have come out dengan layout untuk you follow. Yang mana yang wajib ada, yang mana yang boleh jadi optional. So dah senang. You tahu apa yang you nak buat. Cuma how much true is true and how much good your justification is. Alright? Okay, when we say group ataupun kita kata audience ni, it is a representation of a person. You can be very specific. Kalau you all tengok, authors tu dia memang ada specific person, specific group of people. Contohnya, there is an article yang you notice ada banyak sangat jargon, specific term, which are all related to engineering words. You notice the terms like protocol, data, IR, IS, all those acronym. So you tengok memang they are talking a lot of building up these satellites. Right? Satellite having contohnya UiTM own satellite. Do you know that we have satellite, our own satellite? Alright, we do have that. Okay, so you understood entirely the particular text is reaching to the potential or yang engineers. Okay, sebab tu bila kita nak jadi a writer, we have to make sure to set up our audience first supaya dia boleh shape you punya choice of words use. Kalau you guna banyak jargon tapi you claim, oh no lah, this is not for the engineers, this is for all. Tapi you punya penulisan you sangat bias. Bias kepada siapa? Kepada those who are coming from engineering field. Okay. A group of people or even the general public, depending on the context. Okay, bias in language. Bila you jadi a language analyst, okay, so nanti in week 8 nanti everybody will become an analyst. Okay, what you have to ensure adalah kita katakan bila you cuba nak read line by line tu, you cuba untuk pastikan interpretation tu dapat. Okay, you bukannya sekadar untuk translate at a word level. Kita tak nak yang tu. Kita nak you all betul-betul faham how things can be analysed on critically. Okay, so contohnya kat sini kan, kalau kita tengok, sometimes kita tak agak pun yang, oh ada bias rupanya. At this age, he cannot even remember where he put his classes. Kenapa? Dekat mana yang ada bias tu? Sedangkan kalau kita baca, tak ada pun any extreme word. No such negative adjective. You can only see at this age, he cannot even remember where he put his classes. So, why do we say it is bias? Sebab at this age tu, they reflect an elderly. So, asal orang tu tua, dia dah tak boleh ingat. Okay, so kat sini walaupun benda ni it happens a lot, but still it reflects a bias because not all elderly people actually forget things, right? No wonder the car in front turned right when the signal given was for a left turn. The driver is a woman. Ini clearly gender bias. Sebab apa? Asal tak bagi signal, salah kan? Perempuan. Okay? Ataupun kita kata no wonder the driver is very young and look immature. Itu lagilah judgmental dan bias lah. Okay, towards the young driver. Sama juga, of course they are good at maths, they are Asian. Yang ni dah boleh lead to the being racist lah. Okay, walaupun kita tengok dalam konteks it is a compliment, good lah madam, they are good at maths, we compliment them. But when you say that they are Asians, particularly highlighting the specific ethnicities, okay, but still as if we suggest, so do you mean like the Westerners, the Europeans, they are not good at maths, alright? So dia akan jadi satu isu, ya. Okay, so when you wanted to analyze, consider looking at from the words tu, dia boleh reflect tone, okay, bias, and also entirely it can tell you what is the group of audience that the author wanted to direct to. Okay, any questions guys regarding this?
So far, no, madam.
Okay, thanks Munira. What about the rest? Give me some emojis to reflect your understanding at this moment. Okay. Alright. Okay. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Last week, did I tell you untuk complete the week 5 punya practice? Ada tak? Supaya kita nak
Yes, madam.
Alright. Okay. So what we gonna do today, kalau you tengok jawapan yang I bagi tu sangat tak sama dengan you all, but you feel that your answer can be accepted, please share me your answer supaya I can tell you how many marks you deserve. Okay. I think yang tu lagi cepat lah. Right. Okay. So this is about lack of respect. Text. Kalau you all tengok the real one lagi panjang, tapi yang ni I cut it shorter just for the sake of practice je, and I did modify the question. Okay, let's come straight away with the implied main idea in paragraph 2. Okay, kalau kita tengok paragraph 2, remember when it comes to implied main idea, one sentence, you all kena come out using your own words. The moment you ada dua sentences, automatically you got wrong. Okay, so this question carries 1 mark. Okay, the answer is you kena pastikan dalam jawapan you if you mention that okay. Fokus je kita tengok banyak dia bagi contoh examples of misbehavior ataupun kita kata savage actions. Alright, or kita kata negative behaviors by youth. Right, so the main idea over here we can say that the youth have been committing many negative actions due to many reasons ataupun due to reasons, or you can say there are many reasons causing the youth to commit negative behaviors or committing the youth to misbehave. Dengan syarat dia ada dua keywords. There are many misdeeds ataupun many negative actions. Number 2, dia kena ada perkataan use tu. What about your answer? Anyone would like to check your answer? If you write, there are various violent acts committed by the youth acceptable. Kalau you kata there are various reasons causing the youth to commit violent acts acceptable. Okay, so keywords here adalah many violent acts ataupun apa-apa term untuk menunjukkan negative misbehavior tu, number 1. And then you kena ada use. Tak ada salah satu tu, please write your answer. Let me check. Right? Okay, let's go for the second question. What are the supporting details used to develop ideas in paragraph 2, 4? Okay, and then daripada sini, from question 2, your answer, what are the phrases? Okay, let's see, paragraph number 2. Paragraph number 2, remember untuk soalan macam ni, go for the most obvious answer. You boleh cakap number 1 is example, right? Example, phrases dia, you copy balik lah. For example, blah 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 blah. Okay, let's see what else in paragraph number 2. Okay. They think that hurting them physically. Okay, this one ataupun this one, ini adalah contoh observation. So you all pilih sama ada you all nak buat observation ataupun example. Phrases dia kenalah tally mengikut, right? Mengikut type of supporting detail. Okay, let's see. Ada apa-apa lagi tak? Tak ada. Personally, sorry. And then next in paragraph number 4. I think that it will be hard to change the situation. Alright? Alright. So I think this is opinion. Right? Personal opinion. Ataupun opinion pun dah cukup dah. And then you just copy paste balik lah. Alright? I think that it will be yada this one. Okay. Any other different answer? You don't just keep quiet ya. Kalau you rasa ada jawapan you can be accepted, tell me. Okay. Don't hesitate to stop me. Tapi you janganlah scream. Terkejut madam. You just can say, excuse me madam. This is my answer. Ataupun just share your answer. Right. So kalau each these carries 1 mark. Same goes untuk question number 3. Okay. For 2 answer, it carries 2 marks each. Okay. Number 4. What do you think the pattern of organization whom the author uses in the last 2 paragraphs? So maksudnya 3 markah ni, you all kena jawapan you mesti first para 3 and then para 4 because each carries 3 marks. Okay. So kita tengok macam mana dia organize. Alright, the pattern of organization tu macam mana? I think that the first reason, okay, it talks about reason. Their parents don't bring up them well. We don't give them good example. Another way to reduce this behavior is introducing good teachers in school. So, at the first part, in para 3, kita tengok dia ada factor. Bila dia ada factor, dia akan bagi effect, right? Their parents don't bring up them well, don't give. So, this guy don't understand the cause and effect. So in your explanation, first thing you can mention, the pattern of organization in paragraph 3 is cause and effect. So the rest of your explanation tu adalah 2 marks. Okay. Penting untuk you all cause and effect. Bila tu 1 mark. The rest of it confirm. We have no problem to accept. Number 2, paragraph number 4. I think that it will be hard to change, right? For this cause. We can't accept that our children will be hurt. A society where a child is criticized only because it's not good enough or because he has different origin is not a real society. So dia kata, I think that the family actually should fight for this cause. So first, dia ada cause and effect. Next, in paragraph number 4, final paragraph, they talk about problem solution. Okay. Target audience, 1 mark for target audience and why do you think so? Kat sini, any answer as long as relevant. Kalau you kata public or general public awareness acceptable. Kenapa? Sebab maybe you nak cakap because the issue of violent acts should be acknowledged ataupun should be understood by all, should be taken seriously by all, acceptable. Right? Kalau you kata only school teachers, apa you punya reason you? Okay. Kalau you kata school students ataupun kepada those who involved in violent acts or those who become victim also acceptable. Alright. Okay, let's take a look at inference. Okay, everybody. 6A, write to me your answer. and I tell you how many marks do you get, whether you deserve one ataupun zero. Write to me your answer in question 6A. They think that hurting them physically or psychologically is fine. They don't understand that boys or girls will suffer for many years remembering what happened in his or her past. Write to me. Kalau you all tak buat lagi, push your brain and come up with an answer. There's no way you boleh buat selagi you tak test buat practice ni. That is my observation. Okay. I notice students ramai je yang tak buat. Okay. Of course, there's no more for me to find out siapa tak buat, kenapa tak buat. No. It's just waste our time kan. So you tak buat. But what I can say, bila you tak test buat, I don't have to see you punya real reading test nanti. Sebab ini kita punya benchmark. Your benchmark. Okay. So thank you, Fadli. The rest of you can share your answer. Okay. We decide together later whether to accept or not your answer. Most importantly, I want you to try doing this. Remember your inference skill? You try to connect from the common sense and then you come up with what you can imply from that. What can you suggest from that? Okay, Fadlin's answer partially acceptable. So sebab kita tak ada 0.5 Fadlin, I'm so sorry we cannot accept. You ada that keyword tu tapi dia incomplete. Okay, Raihan, I would say you punya answer ni boleh jadi article analysis. Inference, you only have to come up just one sentence. Okay. Creative towards the author suggesting the need for education, no. But I do appreciate Raihan and Fadli to answer. The rest, try. What would be yours? What can you infer from here? Okay. So from the questions over here, actually we can infer that the doers ataupun kita kata those who committed the violent acts, they are ignorant, or you can say they are insensitive. Okay, kenapa kita make such inference? Why we suggest over here? Because they don't understand. Okay, so that is why we said that the doers are insensitive towards their acts and the post effects left to the victims, right? Kalau you all cakap the those who committed the violent acts ignore the feelings of the victims pun acceptable juga. Okay? Dia punya keyword dia adalah um, sebab tu I cakap Fadlin answer ni betul, dia ada keyword. Tapi Fadlin tertinggal effects tu. Okay? Itu sahaja. Right? What about in paragraph 3? Their parents don't bring them up very well, don't give them good examples or true values. So these guys don't understand what is right and what is wrong. So what you can infer from here? Just now kita infer, kita suggest something to the doers. Kat sini kita nak infer dekat siapa? So maybe it can give you some clues from there. Try to come out with an inference over here. What can you infer to the parents, right? To the parents of those who committed the violent acts. What is it from that line? Their parents to bring them up very well. So we suggest what from here? Okay. Inference dia adalah we can say that parents' education is important in shaping their children behavior. Okay, the parents do not educate them well. Okay, acceptable. Or kita kata tapi dia kurang sikit sebab you kena menunjukkan that parents as a factor ni and then the effect to the child punya behavior. Okay. So to modify Fadlin's answer tadi, parents education is important towards their children behavior. Okay, kena ada part children punya behavior juga. Right? And finally, paragraph 4, I think that it will be hard to change the situation because nowadays most young people are arrogant, violent and evil, but I think that the families and the state should fight for this cause. Okay, so for this one, you think of by yourself, right? Okay, you can count your marks by yourself, right? The last part that I wanted to show and explain, reading test, please buat. Sample yang madam bagi, you buat. Sebab kalau you tak buat, I can already anticipate how many you boleh dapat untuk for your real test. Okay. Sebab apa? Sebab bila you tak buat, bila you tak get involved dengan discussion as simple as like this class practice, okay, it reflects to me that you punya understanding not actually fulfilling the satisfied level, not even optimum level. So we do not want that, right? Because as I mentioned to you, reading test ni you kena tackle dia punya skill sahaja. You dapat skill, you dapat lah. You can ace it. Okay? So whether you nak percaya ataupun tak, from the practices that we do. Okay, so now let me explain first how does the format work. Okay. Altogether, they have 10 complex paragraphs. The first question, it will test you on the contextual clues. You are allowed to write either one word ataupun not more than 4 words. Untuk contextual clues ni, you all kena pastikan bila you replace the synonymous word tu, dia kena fit well the context. You tak boleh sekadar, oh I know this, terus you letak without testing from the original part. Contohnya perkataan triggering in line 45. Okay. So triggering over here, triggering, not 45, that is triggering. Line 20, had a long story of triggering climate change. Syarat dia, you kena pastikan originally dia ada ing. This is the verb form. So you kena make sure jawapan you mesti verb and must be in ing. Dia tak boleh tiba-tiba you dapat another ed ataupun as. No. Kalau you silap form, salah secara automatic. Okay. So untuk soalan ni, I suggest you just come out dengan one synonymous word. Phrases ni dia tricky. Sebab bila you come out not more than 4 words, kalau you ada miss out any words yang contribute to the entire meaning, dia boleh jadi salah. Okay. Alright, question 2. All these 3 marks, you akan hilang markah kalau at the beginning of the question, in A you dah salah, the rest I won't see it. Sebab statement idea you kena betul. Nak betul dan dapat markah untuk B and C, the head of the question must be correct. If you ask me why, because that is the format, my dear. Okay, make sure untuk ABC ni jawapan semua dah ada. You all hanya kena perlu identify in paragraph 3 which one is the stated. Remember, stated main idea is one single sentence which is already stated in the paragraph. And apa dia punya major, apa dia punya minor. I won't go through again what is major minor. That is your part untuk revise. Okay? Next, another more easy question. You kena circle one of the answers. Topic that is more suitable for the content in para 4. Question 5, make an 4 implied main idea in para 2. Remember, implied main idea, just like stated main idea, cuma you all kena write your own words. Okay? Question 5, nampak 2 marks, banyak tu. Okay, 2 marks for the inference question. You have to come out dengan inference based on this given statement. Okay, question 6. Untuk soalan yang you memang dah ada jawapan, tapi you kena identify, please get those correct. Sebab kita reading test ni, salah satu teknik ni, you kena cuba untuk dapatkan jawapan yang betul from the question yang confirm jawapan tu dah ada. Yang you tak perlu fikir macam implied, you kena fikir kan. You kena fikir, you kena rewrite using your own words. Tapi soalan yang macam implied main idea, type of support macam ni, jawapan tu dah ada. You cuma kena kenal pasti sahaja. So in type of support question, if your answer is wrong, we don't have to see your example. Kalau salah type of support, salah lah. Walaupun example you betul. So please make sure you go for the obvious supporting detail. Alright. Tengok soalan tu dia nak apa. Focus on what to strengthen the author's argument. On what. Okay. So you go for that. Question 7. Another identification on supporting detail use. Conclusion. True or false. True or false ni dia very tricky. Saya bagi contoh. Okay. Assuming that dalam paragraph, they mention like this. All BA students are eligible to take extra holiday during mid-sem break. Tapi dalam statement, you tengok, it mentions, it goes like this. Those active students of BA can have extra holiday as long as they have taken extra English test. Okay, paragraph dia tak ada extra English test. Dia tak mention. Tapi dalam statement yang macam question 9 ni dia ada. So walaupun the rest of kriteria tu betul, tapi ada satu variable yang interrupt your understanding. That means statement to false. So kat sini you kena pandai. It requires you untuk betul-betul faham behind the paragraph tu apa. You kena compare. Okay. Some more in every line A to D ni dia tak mention pun paragraph yang mana satu. Okay. Remember reading test ni there's nothing to rush. You kena take your time but it doesn't mean you take time forever. Okay. Okay, question 10 pun agak membantu you all untuk dapat markah sebab dia minta you punya pendapat. Okay guys, soalan yang macam ni please remember this. You must make sure giving a stance first. You tak boleh terus bagi two reasons. You kena bagi tahu stand as simple as I think oil companies daerah-daerah should be held responsible ataupun I do not think all companies whatsoever statement. Kalau you mention even yes and no pun state that yes, I think all companies, rich countries and the wealthy are responsible towards this and that. The two reasons are, itu lagi cantik. Jangan sekadar yes, lepas you bagi two reasons. No, it affects your mark. Remember, put your stance completely and follow it up with the opinions, the reasons. Tengoklah soalan tu dia minta apa, reasons ke, effect ke. Okay. This one apa yang you fikir, you punya pendapat. Alright. Question 11 hanya perlu tentukan I ataupun D, inductive, deductive. And question 12, okay. You have to circle two answers. Ini pun soalan yang senang sebab jawapan ada. You kena pilih sahaja. Alright. Okay, attendance has been taken and don't forget to tick on the UF as well. Any questions before I dismiss the class? Alright, if no questions, please do the test which I give you. Next week, I just wanted to discuss je jawapan. Kita akan discuss, lepas tu kalau you salah, maybe you can actually figure it out kenapa salah. Remember, kita tak nak tahu berapa you betul. Kita nak tengok you tahu buat ke tak. Okay? So please do it. Kalau you tak buat, trust me. I don't think you gonna do extra. Last 2 consecutive years, last 2 years back to back, okay? Maksudnya 2021, 2022. Whenever I do 501 practice, student akan minta extra exercise. Sebab apa? The first time dia buat, bila you buat, bila kita share jawapan, you baru faham. Dan you, for the second practice you minta tu, untuk you all nak double strengthen your understanding. Okay? Kebiasaannya, I don't want to use compulsory for everybody untuk buat. To me, you all dah besar. Okay? If you think this is important, do it. Right? For the second practice, kebiasaannya, whoever yang nak buat, you have to show me first yang you ada buat, baru madam akan share you punya answer script. Okay? Selagi you tak buat, tak ada bukti you dah buat, then I'm not sharing. Itu untuk second practice. Sama juga macam first practice, biasanya we only discuss. I don't share the answer script. Sebab bila I share, dia tak ada discussion. So bila tak ada discussion, I don't know how much of you here actually can do it. Sebab kita tak nak ada ramai yang score below 20. Reading test ni cukup ramai student score 20. Dia punya average dia is 16 kepada, dia 35% kan, 35. So honestly, this is not to trap you, okay, but just like to wake you up yang reading test ni, kalau you all tak tackle dia, dia akan jual mahal dengan ni. Okay. So average yang memang average yang I got 16 to 24. You bayangkan 10 sebelah markah gone macam tu je. Do you think you can catch up untuk next assessment? Next assessment kalau you nak score cantik, you kena kurang tak lebih daripada 3 markah. Can you maintain that? Okay, so that is why kita punya motto and aim adalah kita nak score as much as possible. Okay, whether it is mengena ke tak, belakang kira. Yang penting we put effort first. Okay, alright. So I think that is all for today. you so much for coming. I appreciate your attendance. Okay, and I'll see you next week physical. Right? Next week physical. Lagi cantik kalau you print out that reading test tu, you bawa pen merah, you tanda depan-depan. Madam, ni jawapan I ni. Can't you consider? Okay. Some questions only boleh dapat satu markah. Maksudnya the other half of the mark. But not all questions. Okay. So I'll see you next week physically. Melainkan kalau memang ada apa-apa changes, then sepatutnya next week ODL. Tapi remember, after raya hari tu, I buat ODL. Sepatutnya after raya kita physical. So untuk menggantikan next week kita buat physical. Okay. So that is all for today. Thank you so much. You can now leave the meeting. Alright. Have a good day ahead, people. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you.
Salam,
Madam.
madam.
Thank you, madam.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you, madam.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.
Alright.